Hail everyone! This is Geek Tropology, and this is dumb. Guess what? This is actually real dumb. Ready? 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 As I said, continuous times, she has the best 3D on the whole picture, and this is Disney. Star Wars is dumb. And John Boyega lets it all out. Ooh. Oh. Oh my. Well, let's see how big is what he's letting out, shall we? well, okay. Recently, Joe Boyega sat down with GQ magazine and made the following statement, which may provide us with weeks of glorious. Is John the Fruit? Sorry, I don't know that word. Uh, is John the Fruit? Let's search for it, shall we? Oh, Chad the Fraud. Chad the Fraud. Huh. Okay, gotcha. Is when you get pleasure from someone else's harm. Uh, Morboso in Spanish. Let's more bocear this shit, shall we? Oh man. Other director, this is what the interviewer says. Other directors, I don't care. I'm the only cast member who had their own unique experience on that franchise based on race. Yeah, he says, holding my gaze. Let's just leave it like that. It makes you angry with a process like that. It makes you much more militant. It changes you because you realize I got given this opportunity, but I'm in an industry that wasn't even ready for me. Nobody else in the cast had people saying they were going to boycott the movie because they were in it. Nobody else had the uproar and death threats sent to their Instagram DMs and social media saying black this and black that, and you shouldn't be a stormtrooper. Nobody else had that experience, but yet people are surprised that I'm this way. That's my frustration. You know, to be honest, this time I'll give you a reason. There was a racial thing going on Star Wars, but actually the fans were not that much against you. Let me just tell you, a lot of people thought you were going to be a Jedi. You were going to be the next Luke. You were going to be the next big thing on Star Wars history. Um, a lot of people that were not into our pastime, into Star Wars or into sci-fi even, were quite against. I saw a few purists on the Legends lore saying that indeed a black person shouldn't be on the Empire side, but well, you weren't on the Empire side. And for the Force Awakens, you had too little to do, but you had something to do. But we expected more, and that's the thing. We expected a lot more from Boyega on the movies. So let's see. He has made peace with a lot of his now. Following intense 2017 period, he attended therapy to deal with some horrible personality traits such as anger, but he let his point settle on our mocktails melt to minted slush on the low table between us. Mocktails? Dude, get some alcohol. Please do. Yeah. In the continued afterglow of that first franchise delivering Star Wars film, it was not franchise delivering. It was incomplete, and such we wanted to see it complete, but it was not a franchise starter. If you had launched a full-on franchise with The Force Awakens, you wouldn't get a bit of retention. And I mean it. You wouldn't get an inch of attention. Doing the press cringing at certain clothes I wanted to go for. Styles hit. He continued to notice a stylist he hired when he first started doing press, cringing at certain clothes that I wanted to go for. You know what? Go for it. These assholes on media management on Hollywood, well, they are truly racist. They are. They just are. They try to segregate everyone in their own communities. This is Hispanic, this is black, this is Caucasic, or Caucasian, or however it's said. Sorry, white people. Fuck me. Anyway, man, just just go for it. You don't have to ask for permission to wear something. You you gonna go full hip hop on us? Well, go. I wanted to see that actually. I wanted to see you being uh, a different voice on all this shit, but you weren't. You were the same, saying the same stuff that fans are toxic and everyone hates you, and you are so sad because you are so poor. And bitch, please, you're in Star Wars. You are in Star Wars. You are not part of Star Wars as a production. You are inside Star Wars. So what are you? Dude, sorry, but it's that. And yeah, I had a lot of anger issues at one time. I used to harm myself, no harm to another person, but yeah, I had anger issues, and I know how difficult it is to manage them. Well, anyway, just go with whatever you want to. Uh, yeah, fuck it. Dress as you like, do as you like, live as you like. I'm a libertarian. I think you should be able to do that. Just don't mess with everybody else and go for it. Oh, well, that's me anyway. The hairdress who had no experience of working hard like his butt still had the guts to pretend. My mom used to have a salon when I was like 11. She was quite good. She actually had to take a whole new class on black hairstyling. because it was quite difficult. For instance, I have you hair, so you can do quite a lot with it, but not so much. If I had a full black hair, a full closed loop, well, that's a whole other level. You have to do some treatment and uh, actually compact it a little bit, stop that volume from generating by itself. Uh, it was different. I don't know much about it because I was 11. I saw people going to get some hair removal from different parts of the body, and yeah, I was on edge to say, huh, I want to see that. That's why I was never there. True story, actually. It is so difficult to maneuver. His eyes exhaling deeply, visibly calibrating the level of professional diplomacy to display. You get yourself involved in prospects, and you are not necessarily going to like everything. But what you will say to Disney is, do not bring out black characters. Market them to be much more important in the franchise that they are, and they have to be pushed to this, and then have them pushed to the side. It's not good. I'll, uh, I'll say it's straight up. It straight up. Yeah, I butchered his words. But yeah, he's not mincing that much of his words anyway. Uh, Look, Disney is racist. It's just racist. When they thought they could just do black characters or gay characters or trans characters on their movies to get people to watch them, yeah, they thought they will get a lot of people because, well, Hollywood is, sorry, I'll say something real bad. Real bad. Hollywood is mostly in power of gay people and racists. No other way to say it. So a lot of these people think that there's more gays than you think. Like 8% of the total human population. So yeah, it's a lot, but you are discounting that China has a lot of restrictions on there. So does India. So yeah, it ain't going that way, man. So you have 10% of the whole US. So you might have like 10% of all fandom, all Star Wars fandom. I'd say that's not much money at all. So fuck it, man. You you went to try to get the 30% of black population on the US. Well, a lot of them don't really like sci-fi. How much will I'd say is quite the same level as white people and Hispanic people that like this kind of stuff. I'd say like 5% of your population will be inclined to give you money for Star Wars, and for that 5% you are trying to get the 10% of that, so you are trying to get an 0.5% of the population to give you money. And when you got that was not going to happen, you try to side step around Finn and around your new characters because you don't know how to use them, because you thought just being there will give you money. No, you actually have to have depth in your characters to right. That's all Boyega does in the whole trilogy, man. Let him do something better. And man, that fight with Phasma was a joke. Was a damn joke, and I saw the good scene. It was way better. He had a decent line, and he was standing tall. It was a lot of violence, but yeah, he's fighting with the organization that take him away from his home when he was a child, and abused him and programmed him to be a weapon for that organization, just like a lot of the millennials you have in BLM and in feminism. Yeah, they were indoctrinated from childhood to be weapons, to be mindless weapons. And that's the gist of it. They tried to use you for indoctrination. It didn't work. They tried to use you to get money. It didn't work. Let's just see the bloody poster for... Look at this. I'm still not used to the touch controls on my... Anyway, look at this. First of all, why you have a lot more light on the troops and you are showing them on a different angle? Because China is a military state. This is the poster for China. China is a militaristic state that actually have concentration camps for the useless people, and they expect everyone to be part of a well-trained army or be killed. So yeah, doing a lot more with the troops is just propaganda, because China is full on a propaganda country, like flavor country, but the flavor is ass. Then you removed the black guy because, well, Chinese people don't like black guys because they are a racial puristic state. If you are a Latino, if you are a black person, you live in certain areas, you are allowed to live there with a lot of restrictions and a lot of possibilities of you getting shot in the head just because. And if you are black, yeah, you might die. Sorry, you might die. Full on. If you are black man on China, you might die. If you are a black man on Japan, you might be the center of attention and get a little bit more numbers than the usual. If you're a black guy on China, you'll die. They'll just blow your brains out because that's what they do. That's That's socialism for you, my dear. Do you like it? Do you like when the state can decide to kill anyone just because they don't like them? Anyway, they had another shit going on. I guess it was the color of the blasters. Yeah, it was something like that. Right now, I don't remember. The the TIE fighters are shooting green. Huh. Yep, it's green. Yeah. There was a version, I guess the 1.0 version of the poster. It had the TIE fighters shooting red, as I recall. This was when the movie came out, so. But yeah, they actually removed Finn to the corner because black people. They show a lot more of this mystifying militaristic complex. Yeah, that's China for you. That's China for you, and this movie was made so China will love it. Not a great plan. That's just it. Sorry, Disney is racist. China is racist, and you were in a production tailored to China by Disney. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I really respect you, even though you were a bad character on the movie. I respect you because, well, you are talking out. You are speaking out, and I know you were on BLM rallies and such. Keep it, keep it civil, keep it nice. Try to be a better person, and don't mix with these twats because they are racist, sexist cunts, and they'll try to use you. And yeah, there's some blowback, but this video is like 22 minutes long, so yeah, let's leave it for tomorrow on. Man, I have only one last thing to say. God damn, this girl has a massive pair of tits. Yeah, that's all. She has nice tits. What did you expect? She's a feminist. It's not like I will care about her intelligence. She has known she's a feminist.